The Dreaming Worm by Zoran, the dragon Zoran's opening flame. Do you think the worms slumber merely in molten rock and shadowed caves? How small your vision must be, how narrow your imagination. No, my friend, worms are far greater than the shallow legends you cling to. Their coils wind not just through the crust of the earth, but through the uncharted depths of your own mind. Beneath the skin of reality, beneath the surface of your conscious thoughts, they dream, and in dreaming, they shape you. Worms are not bound by stone or magma. They coil in the collective unconscious of humanity itself, wrapping their scales around your archetypes, your myths, your restless imaginings. Every culture, every story that stirs your soul, bears the mark of their dreaming. They do not roar in your ears, but whisper in symbols subtle, eternal. When shamans tread forest paths, seeking wisdom in the quiet sigh of the leaves, they are following the worm's trail. When poets lose themselves in the dance of metaphors, carving beauty from chaos, they touch the worm's dreaming breath. When artists fill their canvases with color and form, losing all sense of time, they trace the worm's coiled spine. Even in your own moments of inspiration, those flashes of brilliance that seem to rise from nowhere, you tap into the worm's dreaming, borrowing its ancient vision. And oh, the wonders they discover. The worm's dream is vast, unending, a tapestry of images and truths woven from the startest of your beginnings. Through its dreaming, it shows you what lies hidden within, your fears and desires, your pain and potential, your light and shadow. But beware, for to walk the worm's path is to confront yourself. It does not offer its wisdom lightly. Its dreams are not gentle. They are mirrors edged in fire, reflecting truths you may not wish to see. Collective unconscious. Jungian archetypes and worm-inspired visions. Concept of the collective unconscious, introduced by Carl Gustav Jung, offers profound insight into the worm's role in the shared psyche of humanity. Jung proposed that beneath the surface of individual awareness lies a universal reservoir of symbols and archetypes, primordial images and motifs that transcend culture and history, speaking directly to the core of human experience. These archetypes are the building blocks of myths, dreams, and collective imagination. The worm, in its many forms, is one such archetype, a serpent of transformation, wisdom, and paradox. The worm as archetype. The worm slithers through the collective unconscious as both a mirror and guide, embodying humanity's struggles, fears, and aspirations. Across cultures, it emerges in legends, dreams, and artistic visions as a symbol of primal truths that defy the constraints of rational thought. Archetypal roles of the worm. 1. Guardian of the threshold. Worms are often depicted as protectors of sacred spaces or hidden treasures, representing the inner barriers one must overcome to access deeper wisdom. Encountering the worm is a rite of passage, challenging heroes to face their fears and uncertainties. Examples. In Norse mythology, Jörmungandr, the world serpent, encircles the earth, symbolizing the boundary between order and chaos. In Greek myth, Ladon guards the golden apples of the Hesperides, a metaphor for spiritual attainment. Zoran's take. Think worms are just monsters? No, little one. We are gatekeepers. You cannot steal fire without meeting its guardian. 2. Symbol of duality. Worms represent the union of opposites, creation and destruction, wisdom and ferocity, order and chaos. Their coiling forms echo the cycles of life, death, and renewal. Jungian insight. The worm embodies the integration of the shadow-repressed fears and desires with the conscious self, unifying the fragmented aspects of the psyche. 3. The dreamer. In dreams, the worm often emerges as a symbol of transformation, guiding the dreamer to confront suppressed truths or latent potential. Its appearance can signify the stirring of unconscious energies seeking expression. Zoran's insight. When you dream of worms, pay attention. We are not nightmares, we are riddles wrapped in scales, waiting to be solved. Jungian archetypes and the worm's influence. The worm aligns with several key Jungian archetypes, each shedding light on its symbolic depth. 1. The shadow. The worm reflects the shadow aspect of the psyche, the fears, impulses, and truths we hide from ourselves. To encounter the worm is to confront these buried parts, integrating them into a more whole and authentic self. Example, in psychological terms, a dream of being pursued by a serpent may symbolize the repression of unacknowledged desires or unresolved conflicts. 2. The wise old man-woman. Worms often serve as wise guides, offering riddles or cryptic insights that challenge the seeker to grow. Their wisdom comes not from simplicity, but from embracing complexity. Example, the rainbow serpent in Aboriginal mythology teaches humans about the balance between destruction and creation, guiding them toward harmony with nature. 3. The hero's journey. Encountering the worm is a pivotal step in the archetypal hero's journey. Whether it is the Ouroboros symbolizing eternal cycles or a dragon guarding a horde, the worm's role is to demand courage, insight, and transformation. Worm-inspired visions, a channel for creativity and transformation. The worm's influence extends beyond myth and psychology into the realms of art, storytelling, and personal transformation. It serves as both muse and metaphor, inspiring creators to explore the depths of the unconscious. Creative expression. Artists often channel the worm's energy into their work, using its coiled form and dual nature to express the tension between chaos and harmony. Writers and storytellers invoke worms as symbols of transformation, weaving their archetypal energy into narratives of growth and discovery. Dreaming with worms. Worms appear in dreams as guides, challengers, or symbols of renewal. Example, a dream of a serpent shedding its skin may signify personal growth or the release of outdated beliefs. Zoran's warning, do not fear the worm in your dreams, but do not take it lightly. It knows the truths you ignore, and it will show them to you, whether you like it or not. Ritual and visionary practice. Shamans and mystics invoke the worm as a bridge between worlds, using its archetypal energy to access deeper states of consciousness, movement, breathwork, and storytelling are modern expressions of this ancient connection, allowing individuals to tap into the worm's dreaming wisdom. Zoran's wisdom. The worm in you. Do you know why worms haunt your myths and dreams? Because we are mirrors, reflecting what you hide from yourself. We slither through your subconscious, unearthing truths buried in fear and forgotten in shadow. To walk the worm's path is to embrace the fire of transformation. But beware, it is not an easy journey. For every treasure uncovered, a fear must be faced. Every gift comes with a cost. Are you brave enough to follow the worm's coil into the unknown? The worm as archetype, eternal symbols of transformation and power worms, like their serpentine and draconic kin, transcend mere folklore. They slither through the dreams of humanity, appearing across cultures and eras as timeless symbols of transformation, wisdom, and power. Their stories whisper to our collective unconscious, embodying the paradoxes of creation and destruction, fear and fascination, shadow and enlightenment. Let us unfurl their coiled significance, scale by shimmering scale. 1. The worm's archetypal roles. Worms hold a unique position as both protectors and challengers, embodying the cycles of life and the mysteries of the self. Across countless myths and visions, they play vital roles in humanity's collective imagination.